Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the McGonagall Boxing Podcast. Let's get straight down to it, shall we? So Josh Warrington, as expected, was too much for Kiko Martinez on Saturday night. Impressive performance, I've got to be honest with you. I think Warrington didn't steam in straight away, waited for his opening, so you can tell he's learnt from the Lara fight. Obviously, Martinez isn't going to have the size or power that Lara had, so I think he felt more confident, being in the grill of Martinez. But what impressed me, and his dad commented on this after the fight, is Josh waited for the right time to strike, and when he did, my goodness, did he? He put the foot down as like a cobra, wasn't he? Venomous, vicious, spiteful. But people saying Josh Warrington is not a heavy puncher. He is, isn't he? He can really sting, he can really bang. The only issue I had was obviously, and this was happening with the Lara fight, which got obviously rubbed out because of the headbutts. Same thing in the first round. Now, it is hard. People have alluded to this. Kikomartinez is a good couple of inches smaller than Warrington, so that's harder. That's harder to headbutt a smaller man. So you have to start wondering, second fight in a row, and I know Frampton alluded to this as well, is Warrington using the headbutt as what we call an advantage? I'm not sure. I mean, listen, he's a rough and tough fighter. That's when he's at his best, though, isn't it? When he's in the grill, when he's making it rough, inside fighter, backing fighters on the ropes. That's what he didn't do in the first Lara fight. You can tell he's a real crowd fighter as well. The Leeds crowd really spur Warrington on. However, Martinez deserves a lot of credit. I thought he was out there in the first round. I said, this is not going long after the first round. He was cut, he was bloody, he was hurt. But my God, he's tough, isn't he? Same with the Galahad fight. I mean, he was getting battered in that fight and he just stayed in, and then bang, delivered the Susie Q right-hander. And I'll tell you what, he needed the same to Warrington in that 6th round and 7th round. He caught Warrington on top of the head. He buzzed Warrington. You can see Warrington after the fight was marked up. He broke Warrington's jaw. He's a tough cookie. Ironically, moments before he got stopped, he really wobbled Warrington. But Warrington, tough, durable himself in his prime years, shook it off and then immediately went on the attack. Almost like Kiko's last stand, that big right hand threw it, but left himself wide open, got backed up, and for me it was a right stoppage. I think he had nothing left. He'd taken a bit of a pounding by that point. It was ironic, wasn't it? It was one-sided in many ways, but it was still a dangerous fight. Martinez just never knows when to throw in the towel, and he's always got a beautiful counter right hand, which he throws almost with his last hurrah every time. So, really impressive. However, Warrington can get hit. And I think if he fights Lee Wood, that's a real pick and fight because Warrington could back up Woods, a bit like Conor did early, stop him on the ropes. But at the same time, Woods could counter. He's quick, fast hands. If he counters Warrington fast and hard, he could really get Warrington in trouble because if Martinez is catching, landing and buzzing Warrington, Woods is a far heavier handed fighter. So that's a real unification fight, big UK fight, gotta happen. Leeds, Nottingham, I think it's Leeds. I think I'm going to go for Warrington personally. I think he gets the job done eventually. I think if Conor nearly beat Woods, I think Warrington will be another whole level, and I think he wears Woods down. But it's dangerous. Woods can win that, and especially Warrington. He'll have to fight cautiously, calculated, not cautiously. He's at his best when he's on the front foot, but don't wade in. Set your shots up like he did against Kiko, and then go for the grill, go for the fire. Very impressed with Warrington. He's not finished by a long shot. Kiko, I'd love to see retire now. 2-weight world champion, brilliant career, 36, been in a lot of wars. It's time to hang him up. Warrington, I think let's make the unification with Woods before going off, and trying to head off to the States and look for the big money fights, big unifications. Even the Gary Russell fight still is a big one, but I'd like him to fight Lee Woods, get that. Then I'll tell you what, if he becomes unified, then again he goes to the States with an even higher bargaining tool, higher price. Make it happen. Brilliant fight, brilliant atmosphere. The Leeds crowd are brilliant. Great production. Love watching the fight. Kiko Martinez, huge respect. What a warrior. Warrington marches on though. He's far from done. I'd like him seeing big money, big unification with Woods, and then right off the next 2 years, big money fights in the States. Brilliant fight. Well done, Josh Warrington. You are back.